G'day time, my Fuzzyites, and welcome to the watching of the live-action Grinch movie. A movie I've been trying to watch for a while. Couldn't find the DVD, so this is it. And that's why the setup is like this. As it's on my PS4, and if you don't know, for PS4, there's a thing you have to turn on and off if you want to watch streaming services and DVDs. But if the thing is on, you can watch streaming services and DVDs, but you can't view anything on your PS4 through the computer for Elgato for copying. Not that I would, but that's how I'd usually watch it, so you know, I'm in front of the TV screen. My hat does not work with this headphone. Yeah, last time I tried this, my headphones, hi Salem, weren't charged. I completely forgot about that things that need energy to work, need energy to work. But we are back. How the Grinch Stole Christmas, the live-action movie. We're watching this so I can eventually play the game. Okay. What am I doing here? Why am I doing that? So, without further ado, we are going to start the movie. Get it to the first part with the Universal logo. So, 3, 2, 1, go. Hi, Salem. Yep. The Universal logo. No. Such a classic. And it's been a while since I watched this movie as well. So it's going to be interesting to see how it holds up, if it holds up and whatnot. I previously watched the... Hi, Salem. I previously watched the animated TV spot that was from 1966. Imagine Entertainment. So yeah, also check out the channel or check out Twitch to see my watch of that. You have to, of course, bring your own movie, but you know what pictures and Imagine Entertainment presents. Don't knock the cord, Salem. Don't you dare knock the cord. Uh-huh. Doesn't look like there. That's a weird line. Like, what are the chances of someone watching this movie outside, really? Ding! That's probably one of their dings. A Ron Howard film. Ah, gorgeous. Jim Carrey. Whoville. Dr. Seuss's and I'm Nightmare Before Christmas. How the Grinch Stole Christmas. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. I said this in the other one, but just bringing this to life in some of Dr. Seuss's creations. It's fantastic. So creative. I think they did a good job of bringing a lot of it to life. Nothing like 100% one-to-one, but still, they did a good job on what they could do. Oh, she doesn't look like a who? It's a weird choice. It's a weird choice to make the Who's overly obsessed with Christmas, when of course the main image and the main thing of the first movie, the TV special in the book, was to be like, hey, they in the end they don't care about presents that much. Yeah, it's a good part of Christmas and whatnot, but also, you know, it's just a thing. They're just things, and it's the company. That's it. But yeah, like it's. I understand. To make you know, more than I think the original was 25 minutes. To make it like, you know, elongated and more, and give a message behind it, and have more to do. They have to be a little more. They have to be a little more like, hey, they are really into Christmas. That can add a lot more than no, they don't need Christmas. And it does add in a lot more comedy, a lot more action, a lot more of everything going on. Um, it does add a lot more to it from, you know, the original story. That was a face of, oh, you bad girl. The one girl beside her. Like, look at that. Jim Carrey, I think everyone knows it by this point, but if people don't know, to get into, like, he had to take, I think, anti-torture training or interrogation training from with the CIA or something like that. I might be wrong, but he had to go through it training just to keep, like, the outfit, the makeup, everything, the contacts was apparently hell for him. And he brings it completely. First look, oh, look at that. Like, if he did not play it as good as he does, I don't think this movie would be half as good. He frickin' brings it. Again, it's weird for him to go down to town, but I think it would make sense. He does need to go down to the town to get things done. And the Who's don't care. The year. Uh, like I said, everyone plays it so well from what I remember. But yeah, just it is a good alternate take on the book that doesn't really follow the message 100%, but does good enough to, like, have a good time. There's a reason why people really like this, like the movie, and it's like a holiday tradition for a lot of people. murdering people. You know how boys are. Boys will be boys. Lee. Why is the Grinch right in the middle of, like, the A's or the W's? Hmm. I like him being kind of like a mischievous fella. I think that's a good take because I think he would be not very like malicious in the sense of hurting people, but 100% he would be if he went to town. He would mess things up because he hates them. Not enough to like hurt people or worse, but enough to be like, yeah, he's going around messing with stuff. I see him being a goofy fella. Hi, Salem. The the Grinch. Hey, Salem, you want to come up? I like how Max always seemed like he followed the Grinch's orders. But he never really wanted to. It was more of a like, oh, he's my master. I need to do as he says. Hi, Salem. Salem, be nice. Be nice. Lay down. But yeah, Max being like a helpful, doesn't want anything bad to happen. Overly bad to happen. I like. Like I said, Jim Carrey rocks this role. The little jokes and whatnot, not everything lands, but by God, if it isn't great. By Dr. Seuss if it isn't great. Like, everything is just really good for him. Aww. Oh, okay. Oh. Don't. I think they had to do this shot by going in reverse or something like that. And it works. It works really well. Like I said, there was a lot of care, creation, like the little hand with the broom on the bottom of it. 100% something I've seen in a Dr. Seuss thing before. You better go catch it! Like, I like him being a menace. He doesn't want to be seen or whatnot, so he stays in the shadows. But he is a menace. He doesn't like Christmas because of the noise or any other reason. They did a good job with Max as well. And the fast track to his house, too. That's nice of the Who's to make. How'd you get down here? Oh, probably slid down. And of course, a lot more songs, and a classic one here. Where Are You, Christmas? I love how a lot of what the Who's make, and just Doctors in general, is just like nothing. Everything works, but it is so bizarre that it would never be created in reality except for like a fun gimmick, like the bendy pencil there. Like, there's no way anyone in the right mind would go like, "Oh, we're gonna make a pencil. Let's make it all like twisty and whatnot just to make sure it works." Granted, we do have. I know I've seen them where it's like a star at the end. I'm also talking over her singing. I think she's just fine. Don't you think so, Salem? Yeah. 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 Like I said, there's a lot they added to it, the making of Christmas. Setting up things like his hatred for the mayor. The antler things he'll use later. Looking at some things are weird. 'Cause it seems like he's just doing it for the camera and whatnot. Like that part. I guess that's one way to get the heart thing. It's just little things, little jokes here and there. Not everything lands, but it just makes for a chaotic character who you can. He's slightly insane. That's odd. It's going back. You what are one syllable? I'll hunt you down and gut you like a fish. I like how there's sort of a he's been alone for so long, so he's kind of got insane vibe with him. It works really really well. And then the disgusting socks running away. Breakaway glass, takes a bite, chews on it. Switch camera before he actually swallows it because it's not actually edible. Another great line. So many classic bits. As your first. That's real mature. Exactly what I'd say. I'm an idiot. You're an idiot. Stupid. So. You're an idiot. Oh. But yeah, you do get a sense of him being like one insane because he's been alone for so long. Two, he doesn't want to be alone, but he is. I love how that looks like one of the classic Bigfoot spotting pictures. I'm pretty sure it's 100% a reference to that. I'm wondering how much of this is true, because they're talking to a child. they're not going to talk about like, oh yeah, he was birthed out though, you know what, from a mother and whatnot. So I'm wondering how much of it is a story to tell the children or child. So many stupid jokes. But yeah, how much of this is actually like, you know, and even like his whole carriage and whatnot is different. So I'm wondering if the Grinch, obviously, I think he's a different race, you know, than like them being penguins, and the Grinch is like, I don't know, a polar bear. So it's like, you know, it was meant for Grinch parents, but because of the wind, it brought the Grinch here. Maybe that's what they're inferring. Yeah. But yeah, either way. But they're gonna. The thing is, they're gonna tell her this, like, oh yeah, we were riding people, we were smacking their butts, we were doing a swinger party. I only know that because of so many shows, like that '70s show doing a swinger party episode. Fucking why? I forgot about that. Oh, bye, Salem. The Santa plate. Love you, Salem. Gosh, look at that. Just enough cute with, like, terrifying. Santa, bye-bye. Yeah, they don't even know if he... Like, obviously, it's a different creature entirely. Maybe there's a race... I think in one of the other shorts there is, like, a race of Grinches, because he's like, oh, my uncle, Grinchy, whatever, my aunt, Grinch, whatever. So another thing is, like, they're talking about it, she's saying to be with her studies, but clearly going for the flashback, like, there's more to it. Does he have a beard? He was like a cat in that way. But yeah, so but with things like that, them telling a story and then the flashback contradicting it, I'm wondering if all this, the flashbacks are true. It's just what they're saying is like, oh, we had a party and whatnot, and the party was a lot more of a rager than you see. So maybe he did come down as an umbrella. Throwing in something to show that Martha is interested in the Grinch. Some people just like hairy men. What? Family heirloom. Like I said, everything is done really, really well. Like, look at that little outfit and whatnot, the costume. Like, that is very nice. Okay, I kind of see it. I think they needed to have more light on him so you could kind of see it, because it's very much not visible that much. Also, what the hell is that shaver? Look at him in his little... Aww. Idiotus. School chunk. But also with this, at least they give another reason why he hates the muscles. This would give more of a reason to why he hates Christmas, because it was a traumatizing time for him. It was when he was humiliated. Aww. Is that an egg? Did he use an egg for the head? I just noticed that. Aww. But like I said, it does... Stuff adds up. It is good. It's not abiding to the original message of the movie, of the TV short. But it's, like I said, it's like, what, an hour and 45 minutes long? So yeah, it's going to be a little bit more, they have to add something more in. And I think this works enough. Hi, Salem. Good boy. Like I said, it's one of those things where, like, you watch the original TV show to, like, get the morals and whatnot, and then you watch this to see a completely different what-if take on it, which isn't bad. Oh, I wish I could, if I wasn't recording this, I'd go back and see, like, what changed. But yeah, he did everything himself, apparently. Medically. I hate you. Again, he's so insane. He's crazed. So this stuff is weird out of context. But it makes sense. He has nothing else to do, right? Loathe entirely. Practically here. That's CGI. Like I said, there's so many odd things and choices, but because of what he went through, his insanity and his loneliness, it makes sense to why he would, do this stuff. So while it's all for an act and whatnot, it's still like, yeah, I give it a pass. I think that deer is a reference to another one of Zeus's books. There's probably Dr. Seuss's books. Probably a lot of things in the movie that are references to different Dr. Seuss books that I missed. Mr. Minch! I love they're using a battle of laws. Prove it. I like how she's trying. She does try to get the Grinch included and whatnot. Which I don't blame the town for not wanting him, because he is, you know. But also, they provoked him. That's the thing. It's like, a lot of them provoked him to how he is. He was a menace before, breaking the... So many interesting costumes. But yeah, it's just... Yeah, the Grinch is as he is. But he also was a little menace before all this, but it doesn't help. The little clock just doesn't make sense because he doesn't need to know the time. You'd think he'd have, like, a secure room or something like that. All the way down. I love how her hair doesn't let her wear the earmuffs properly. Sure, that was fun for everything. Through the doggy door. Again, crazy. Glad that stopped even the other music. Ja, evil. Gosh, that costume's great. Although he doesn't even know really how to scare people. Because he has Max in that one contraption to do it. Also, no, he was too busy getting hit in the head, so he didn't hear the alarm. Trigger alarm from the beginning. Joke's on you, I have no friends! Award? I thought it was monetary value, he's into it. Although she knows how to get him down. Hmm. No. I like how Max is trying to help him. Davis. O'clock. Don't hunger. Tell no one. Ready? There's the guys. Ready? I can look at. I'm booked. Again, just Jim Carrey and his expressions make this movie. This take, it was supposed to fall. He actually got it. They didn't think he would. Not a dress, it's a kilt. Yes, a girder for some reason. The menacing smile of knowing, like, huh. Ah. I'm not going. Cost. Like, I like how Max... Here, it gets kind of weird. I think it could have done without the, some of the sexual stuff that comes up. And I think it would have been really good for the kids and whatnot, but you don't need stuff like that. Honestly, you could have had him, like, go into a snowbank with his butt and go, rah, rah, rah. Hello. Someone died. You two still living? Yeah. I think she should have explained things a little more, but also she's a child, so it's like, oh, I wanted to get them there, but she doesn't think, like, he has trauma from this place. He hasn't been around people for a while. It can be very, very weird. What is it? Ugh. Like, I can see them doing this naturally because they like Christmas, feeding people and whatnot. Like how the kids are having fun. Like you can see that, especially that one kid that was on the right of him, was really enjoying being in the movie with the Grinch. Slowly coming around to it. So weird. So weird, but good. Hmm. Yeah, yeah. Really works. Really works. I think they didn't need to make him a creep. That kind of takes me out of being on his side. Oh no. Not the Christmas shave. Like, the sad thing is, if the mayor didn't have a grudge and didn't give him this present, the Grinch probably would have been like, yeah, I'm fine with everyone. We'll, meet every once in a while. We'll have some fun. But because of this, and they all know it as well, and then that took him to the edge. And this just... goes into an old show thing. Taxpayers. What an asshole. If you're going to propose to someone, make sure, one, whether or not they want to do it in public, and whatnot. Make sure, two, one, they want to marry you. Ooh. Two, that it's, Yeah, it makes. Like, it's not good for him to do this, but he's been humiliated. He's trying to get back into society and whatnot. Beautifully done. Because I'm green, isn't it? Also, one seater taxi only? Also, why are there tiny hues? I guess it's to the weirdness of Dr. Seuss. Dead. Oh, maybe not. Oh, boy. Still selling. You provoked him. Aww. Also, I love how the I mean, that's kind of the moral. No matter what happens, to keep going. I love how they do get the whole story. I think most of the story out, though there's long gaps of other things going on. What way? Oh. Go into the dogs. Oh, Max. Poor Max. Oh, poor Max. This hat? No, just like Saint Nick. One, Mr. Grinch. Weird that he's the one singing it. It's an empty hall. Again, what is he? He's also very good engineering. Of course, I believe he made the whole, inner of his house himself. So yeah, through their junk. Uh. Ugh. The song's mean. Yeah. Oh, this song's a little more emphasis. It emphasizes a lot more. So I think the original, to me at least, I enjoy better, but it works. Christmas. That is true. And everything else. Yep. Hmm. The reindeer. Can't find a reindeer. I'll make one instead. Max. God, those. How many teeth does he have? Yeah, like I said, you see it earlier. Miss. That's Whoville. Someone out there? Hmm? Kind. No, I'm fine with this. I'm fine with him making a sled thing rather than using Max. Because in live action, either the dog would have to be CGI fully, either it'd be CGI fully, or it'd be in danger. Also, how would he be able to go down and up with just Max? So let's kind of get that plot hole. Oh, Max. almost, almost lost my cool there. Again, there's so many weird, just out of pocket jokes, comments, and all that stuff. But again, with him being a recluse and kind of crazed, it works. It does work. And they even add their own things into it that the original didn't do. Goldie. I mean, yeah. I think you do see him go around the place a bit still slunk. I also love that now in this version, Cindy knows what the Grinch looks like. So he actually has to not show himself. Get up to my workshop, my dear. Back here. Vengeance! I love how it's the thing on the tree that gives him his beard. It's not even that the Grinch made him. That's a cool detail. I love how he, instead of going out, he has to carry the tree around. Again, it's bizarre, but yeah, she can't see him outside of that. And even if it was a real Santa, I doubt the real Santa would want to be seen. That's a little rude. I mean, the hairy part he can't take. I guess he could shave. Let's have a petition to shave the Grinch. See what a hairless Grinch would look like. I thought the mouse has like a mohawk thing. Again, I like how they do some things that are, you know, book slash TV special accurate. So people who like the movie can be like, or the original TV show can be like, oh, there's a part where he's under the carpet going through and whatnot. When he's going through the fridge. And other people can be like, oh, there's something new. Oh, that poor cat. Well, that's his big, like, claim to fame. This part I could do without. Stealing the sugar plums from their mind. Like, yeah, there are some things that are accurate to the TV show and whatnot, ish. And then some new things just to keep it more, different. Again? What are the odds of two twice in one night? Destroying one bulb destroys all of their, all the lights in the whole town. But then they're back up again. Going, not so full, going, gone. Okay, here we go. Now he has to be pulled by... Max died. And in Whoville. Oh, yeah. Boo hoo. Again, it kind of ruins the original message of the show, but being an alternate take that, to have fun and whatnot. And still the main message is it's not about the presents, it's about the company you have. No, it's against the law to follow a cop. The moment of second guessing, like, no, did I? No, I did. Well, that's sexist. I mean, they get there in the end. Let's try for another child. Wait, what? Excuse me. Will his eyes change in this one? Bags. The other thing about this version of it is not doing it because he hates like the noise or anything like that. He's doing it because he hates them in particular. So I think them being happy and carrying on would make him even more pissed in this iteration. Because like he's not doing it to stop Christmas. He's doing it because he hates them. But, you know, this works too. And I mean, there's not the chance that he doesn't change his mind. Like, oh, they're still happy after all I've done? That's nice. uh... Yeah. Yeah. That it did. That it did. Max is over it already. I am the Lord, Mr. Grinch. Aw. One step at a time, he says. The president. What? Ruh-roh. Right on cue. Weird she wouldn't continue looking for him around the mountain and decided, why would you climb on top of that? Oh, that's so nice. Ah! I don't know how I feel about this part. Because, like, the original, it's about him, you know, not wanting, like, the presents don't matter, but to him it's like, it's still stuff for them. I need to save it because they matter to me now. I want them to be happy. And so he kind of saves the presents for them. To here, it's like, oh, well, he was going to get rid of the presents. He didn't care. But Cindy Lou who climbed on, at the top of the mountain, climbed on an unsteady, slippery thing of presents, which, one, stupid girl. Like, what do you think is going to happen? But yeah, like, I don't know. But then they need to have her come into it because she's the one who's been the protagonist trying to get things going and whatnot. I'm broke like the Batman versus Bane. What about Max? The one arch moved. Is it gonna almost hit the mayor or Lou? Cindy Lou Who's father? Oh, yeah. He was the final push. Could have said Who Stole Christmas. Oh, come on. Technical foul. Technical foul. Calm down, Mr. Grinch. Calm down. Uh, yeah, continuity error. The lights weren't off when he was leaving. Kind of weird for all the lights in town to be up, but it's one of those, nonsensical thing. Harry. Aww. Long as we have hands. Poor people who lost their hands. Oh. That's right, Martha, you keep him in check. I like this. They, instead of going to like one of their houses, he invites them all to his place, which is gigantic. Aww. This is taking a long time. I hope no one notices. Too late. Christmas, why can't I down you? Hmm. The end. Christmas is going to the dogs. No, of course not. Who love Christmas the most? But yeah, not a bad movie. For elongating out a 25-minute TV spot or TV show special, whatever, it works almost completely. Changing up a few things to keep it elongated and whatnot, making the Who's like I don't mind them making the Who's obsessed with Christmas, and whatnot. I think that just adds to it with the festivities and whatnot. Them kind of going over the. I really wish I knew how to turn the sound down. There we go. And whatnot. But what was I saying? Yeah, they change up a lot, but I think it does go. It's not like the main message or whatnot, but they did what they had to do because where am I going with this? Where am I ever going with this? Shoot. Because yeah, they had to make it like an hour and around an hour and 30 minutes from a 25-minute TV special, which was very simple. It's literally the story is the Grinch doesn't like Christmas because it's noisy and whatnot. He hates them celebrating, so he devises a plan to steal Christmas. He steals Christmas. They're still excited with each other's company and still sings. It reaches his heart to where he's like, it's not the toys and whatnot, it's their company, which he, it lights up his heart. He joins them, and then he's part of their family now. And this one, being elongated, they have to explain more, because I don't know how you would do dog ear, key teeth, teeth technician, what? Key hair stylist. I don't know how you would make a story where the Who's still, aren't commercialized, and yet is, over an hour long. I think this did the best it could. It was really good. It was well done. Everything made sense. It's still wacky, zany, Dr. Seuss fun. The only things I could do without are, I don't think him being overly sexual towards Martha is needed. Going into her boobs. The pucker up and kiss it Whoville. That's maybe that's fine for a one-off joke. And also her him going up and being very horned up towards her. You don't need that. Don't need that at all. And then just kissing the dog butt. That's a new song that they haven't heard before. But yeah, I think if you took those parts out and kept everything else, I think it would be fine. It works really, really well as a offshoot of you watch How the Grinch Stole Christmas, and then this is just an elongated version of it, and without the over-sexualization in a few things and dog kissing butt. I think it works really, really well for a elongated story. Again, how would you make a story more tightly around the original where they immediately start singing and whatnot and make it an hour and 30 minutes long without them being obsessed with Christmas, which is also a mainstay of the season. A lot of stories focus around, it's not the presents and whatnot. It's not the gift presents, it's people's presents and whatnot. I think this did good enough with what it had to do and what it could do. It looked really good. Like I said, Jim Carrey nailed it. There are a lot of just bizarre, I'm sure they're improv, one-liners that he just spouts out that makes no sense. But again, because it's like he's been in the hills for so long, he's definitely gone crazy, and you get that sense of like his loneliness is driving him mad. Um, oh shoot, I forgot to check if his eyes change color during the last scene. I think I'll go back and check that after. But yeah, it works really good. Either way, thank you, my father, for watching this with me. Now we'll be able to go on to the game the next time I'm able to do something. Start the Grinch for PS1, which is why we're going through the two movies. And yeah, I think it works good. It had some good jokes in it. Even now, there's quite a bit. His wackiness is hilarious. Like I said, Jim Carrey, he had to put up with so much crap with the makeup and the eye contacts throughout the whole film. Again, they had to have him do something with like torture training or anti-interrogation tactics and whatnot. Apparently he smoked a lot as well because it was just that bad. Double check me. Maybe I'm just hearing things and you never know if it's true or not. But I know it took a lot. It was so damaging to his psychological mind. And yeah, I could see it. Like, you're not even... Like, the makeup is really, really good. I do still like the drawn version better with some of, like, the faces and whatnot. Looked truly, truly, like, demented. And, like, if you just saw, like, oh, here's a new horror villain, and showed a picture of some of the Grinch's face, you'd be like, oh, that's terrifying. I would hate to see that. And I think the Grinch's makeup and whatnot, really well done, bringing it to reality. Like, and he does a good job with the smile, and just how he looks, and some of his emotions and expressions and whatnot. They did really good in what they could do. Like I said, everything they did was perfect for bringing it to live action. Because again, what could you do with the story without, like, oh yeah, they don't care about Christmas. It was never about that. That would take an hour and a half, really. Besides the over-sexualization of him really horned up for Martha, I think they could have either cut that or kept it where there is that relation, but he's not just like, I've been alone for so long, I'm gonna do stuff. That's it. That's all. But like I said, I do want to see if if he takes his contacts out or if his eyes change, like they do in the animated version. Like, I don't even think I've never seen the newer Illumination animated one. I don't even have that one. Maybe I'll watch that later. Okay, so now it's taken... You can't even see the screen anyways. Hereabouts should be fine where we could see his eyes. Still yellow. No. Oh, come on. Chapters. Why does X take me... I hate the Blu-ray version on the PS4. It's completely different than how the DVD works. And I have no idea why. You think... Yeah, his eyes are still the same color. I guess that makes more sense. Like, someone's eye color doesn't just change because they go from, like, hatred to happiness and whatnot. But, like, I don't know, it would have been a neat touch for his yellow eyes. Yeah. Still good. Still fun. Either way, thank you, my brothers, for watching. I hope you enjoyed watching through this movie with me. Like I said, it's a good movie. I think they did the best they could do pertaining to, you know, a live-action hour and 30-minute long movie based on a 25-minute short. Uh, Everything works really well. It's really fun. Again, I don't like him being very horned up. I think like out of all the stories out there, How the Grinch Stole Christmas is not one where you need to think like, oh, they're gonna fuck. Like, there's love and then there's love. But it works really well. It still holds up. Jim Carrey just knocks it out of the park. But everyone was believable. I liked everyone in it. And yeah, thank you, my brothers, for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next anytime. Take care.